reading Tao Te Ching, and we're doing yoga cards and Om.
Log back in.
Oh, we need to make. Well, I'm gonna make one with Edmund for you, Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Isa, yeah, make it for Diego. Somebody needs to make one for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
Let's make one for Diego, Edmund.
There's so many things we can roast him on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fantastic. I don't know if you know Chris on this app, but he sent me a something on Snapchat. There's this other AI.
Oh yeah, I know him. I love Chris. Can you? So where can I text you?
My cell phone number or like Instagram or
No,
something?
no, like your Telegram or your Instagram. Where can I text you?
Instagram is
If I text you, the thing is that you have like 20 accounts on Instagram.
yeah, this is my primary phone. It's Comedy Republican. Let me just put it in the chat.
And it's subject to change.
Comedy. Can you just send me a hello?
What's your IG? I bet you it comes right up.
Watermelon, sorry.
Isa Guata.
Comedy Republican, I found you. Wait.
Yeah, I requested you. You're so private.
Is this you? I just sent you a message. With a little evil. A little devil.
I think I logged back into the app.
Well, I'm away from my laptop, but when do you think it'll come through? Can you play it?
It's gonna be ready.
Comedy Republican, can you answer my message?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I
see
you.
Nora, you know when you can separate from your laptop and the app between the hours of my sleep.
Wow. Isn't that the definition of codependency and sick mental abuse? You're like Diego's internet Muslim chattel wife. It's pathetic. I mean, the other day Nora was like, "I'm thinking about deleting the app and like, working on my mental health." And Diego's like, "No, you're not. You'll be here forever. You're staying here with me. Don't go anywhere. I need you to keep the app right now. Don't delete it. I've got great work for you to do. I've got things to teach you still, Nora. I got things to teach you, Nora. There's things you still haven't learned. I've been holding the best back for later. Don't quit now."
Exactly.
She's like, "But Diego, my life is falling apart. I'm on here 80 hours a week. Those are rookie numbers. There's still things you need to learn. You'll never get to where you want to be without my knowledge. I am a teacher. I'm a praxeologist. I'm a self-taught economist and a part-time paralegal. Trust me, you need to stay on the app."
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Okay,
It's me you're looking for. Hello?
It's been me you're looking for.
For. Na, 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 na.
So has anybody here read a book in a couple years, or have you all just been just talking?
No, it's been a while. And you?
I'm about to create a whole bunch of YouTube clips reading a book.
Oh.
Many of you have never read this book, but it's called the Tao Te Ching, or the Wisdom of Lao Tzu.
Did you send it to me, Diego?
Hold on, it did make a very good one. Oh my god. Never mind.
Have you ever done an Om? Om. Om has several meanings. The sound of all sounds. The sound of the universe. The sound of creation.
Do I get a what?
The beginning
Yoga
of life.
or Pilates? No, I don't. I was talking with Edmund about it this morning. I say that I do like to do stretching, like to keep the mobility and stuff. But I don't manage to do yoga. Like I don't get in that meditative state because when I am trying to do all these like poses, that are very difficult for me. Like I just cannot concentrate. I just cannot. Not concentrate, but like let my mind go away. I'm too focused on like the pain and the struggle I'm doing. I'm feeling. I just can't.
Maybe you should try it in a class.
Yeah. Do you do?
Yes.
In the gym or on your own?
Both. No, I go to the gym and I go to Pilates. And sometimes I do yoga, yes.
Where is your gym? What gym do you go to?
My gym?
Yeah.
It's in Erlikon.
Ah, you live in Erlikon?
Next to, yeah. It's John
do
Reed.
You go to that?
John Reed, yes.
Ah, okay. I had well, not in Erlikon. Oh yeah, in Erlikon. Where is the Migros? The big Migros.
Yes. Oh, okay, I know which one. Yeah.
That's where I was the first year.
Is it the Active Fitness?
I don't know if it was active.
With like a red sign or something.
Yeah, but I don't remember. No, I think it was Migros. It was part of the. They had active fitness as well as part of the.
This is from Migros. What is it called?
It's a very big one that is close to the.
They have it on. Yeah, they have it also on Stockholmstrasse, Migros.
But yeah, it had a swimming pool and.
It's fitness park. It's called
fitness park. Yes, that's one. Yeah.
It's very good there. They have like sauna and stuff. Yeah.
That is the one that I had before, because my office was like 5 minutes from there, so it was very easy for me. But then when I stopped working there, then I got one that is not far away from where I live, which is it's the Holmes place in the Crown Plaza.
Ah, yeah, I know which one. Yes.
Yeah. So I am probably like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes or so by train. So it's not too far away. So I go there.
Oh, cool.
That also has a swimming pool because I like.
Hypocrites will attend you, Zuban.
Dragon, like, if
What is wrong with you? Why would you name that name?
Just like the Nixter.
Yeah, again, like I said, and she's next, right? Like, they keep talking about some, like, Beyonce's next, Jay-Z is next.
Okay, this is the Book of Wisdom. Tao is nameless, small as it is in its primal simplicity. It is inferior to nothing in the world. If only a ruler could cling to it, everything would render homage to him. Heaven and earth would be harmonized and send down sweet dew. Peace and order will reign among the people without any command from above. When once the primal simplicity diversified, different names appeared. Are there not enough names now? Is this not the time to stop? To know when to stop is to preserve ourselves from danger. The Tao is to the world what a great river or an ocean is to the streams and brooks. He who knows men is clever, he who knows himself has insight, he who conquers men has force, he who conquers himself is truly strong, he who knows when he has got enough is rich, and he who adheres assiduously to the path of Tao is a man of steady purpose. He who stays where he has found his true home and grows long, and he who dies but perishes not endures real longevity. Be harmonized, would be sent down, sweet dew, peace and order will reign. Okay, that's part one of Tao.
Who's there? So what y'all going?
Definitely. Like if there's any marathon timed, the timed marathon that has like a threshold where you have to like cross that. That being your first, I wouldn't recommend it as your first half marathon. I would probably do it like the second or maybe third. Try to get the first marathon that has no time limit on it because that would help you gauge where your weaknesses in training.
Then things are going to change in that region, and it's not going to be in favor of Israel. Eventually,
They're gonna whack him.
They can try, and I hope they don't. But 4 European nations, including France, which is considered to be the most
Nubian, can you remove this guy, comedian comedy, by the way, he's streaming the room.
Who is he?
A comedian, the bum with the smiling emoji in the gulag.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Angry.
Yeah.
A little angry there.
You take that contract off.
It is not going to go well in the favor of Israel long term. It is not good news for Israel. Ludwig's a little angry. What happened to the Ultra to Rachel room?
So, and you act like a.
Clubhouse is updating its terms of service and privacy by continuing to you accepting the updated terms and read the updated terms. Frequently, of course, explained, we may record live rooms so we do not investigate. We may record all live rooms, investigate complaints regarding violation of community guidelines, terms of service, otherwise illegal illicit activity. In live rooms, we almost generate transcripts of the conversation. In houses, the room creator can enable recordings. Chats and voice messages are recorded, saved indefinitely. What happens is I sync my contacts. We only store cryptographic hash. Why does Clubhouse do with my data? Our products personally explain our privacy. We use the data collected, improve the product, attract new users, create bigger, better. Pledges need to only protect the safety, security, fraudulent. What choice do I have about my data?
The card for the team.
Did everybody have to accept the new Clubhouse terms of service?
I'm not talking about you, Muhammad. What?
Clubhouse terms of service. They updated it. I just had to accept some kind of new agreement.
What's the new agreement, man?
I screenshotted it. Yeah, it basically says that every single room is recorded. Look at this. Look at my PTR. We may record all live rooms on Clubhouse so that we can investigate any complaints regarding violations of our community guidelines, terms of service, or illegal or illicit activity. This is part of a commitment to users under our terms of service to work to provide a safe space for their conversations, combat illegal, harmful conduct, and content. If we receive a complaint while the room is live, we will review the recording to determine whether... Can you believe somebody has to sit there and go back in a room and listen to see what somebody said and then determine whether or not they like it or not? And if they don't like it, then they delete your profile. It's so fucking stupid. It's a snitch app. It's literally like a live intelligence gathering snitch app.
If someone made it without that, it would probably be really
Yeah.
Yeah, but good luck. Then your
A lot
app
of
is just
people
going to
left.
get deleted from the platform. Like X is only allowed on Google and Apple because Trump won. If Kamala Harris won, X would have been removed from Apple and so censorship is political.
Mm-hmm. Are you for censoring?
Others, he said.
It's just so hard to do because people will even use coded messaging and stuff. But I don't know. I'm like for censorship and then also not for it.
Oh, I haven't started it. Diego, I read the lyrics of my song. I can take anything you want, like even narcissist or whatever the hell it is that you want to give me, but I don't have a hairy upper lip. Anything you want, but you will not find one fucking hair in my upper lip.
That was the part where we went too far.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like anything else, I have hair, but that I have hair on my upper lip.
It generated it by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that was the case because if you said pirate, whatever, then maybe it did that. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
If there is one thing I don't have, it's actually hair on my upper lip.
But maybe it's just like AI thinks that a watermelon pirate who people think is a cleaning lady in Switzerland is clearly gonna be. By the way, did you see Smokey Robinson raped all his Mexican maids?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was reading these lyrics and I saw the hair in the upper lip, I'm like, I touched my mouth. I was like, no, I don't have hair. It's like, what the fuck?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, before I broke up with this chick I was dating once, I noticed hair on her upper lip, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, it's over. It's fucking over.
Yeah. No.
It's like, how do you let hair grow on your lip if you're a woman? It's just, or on your, above your lip. It's disgusting.
Yeah, my upper lip is very small.
Hey, Nuda, you never played the Clubhouse song, did you?
Did we play it? The one that echoes of the band?
No, Clubhouse Chaos.
Okay.
You said Suno, right? Right? It is an app?
Yeah. Lou told me about it, I think. Was it you, Lou?
It's gotta be.
Yeah, probably. Lou is the crazy AI guy.
Yeah.
He's an AI trainer for X. He helps improve
That's
AI by doing all the testing, because
Fucking faggot.
they don't have enough users already to run all the tests. I mean, unbelievable.
Oh, your voice got me all wet, bro.
What?
Oh, that's cool.
We made one for Randy, but it was kind of ridiculous.
The Randy one is my number one hit.
But Edmund said it was good, the Randy one, but the Randy didn't like it.
Randy didn't like it. He tried to change it, and he just kept making it worse and worse.
No, just do you have the original?
Yeah, but let me see if this is which one. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Clubhouse
let's play the
Chaos.
Randy.
Randy or Clubhouse Chaos?
Randy.
Play the Randy remaster.
Okay.
But the original one.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy strutting, got a fed life dream. Bondage king, but he's busting at the seams. Now Sally voice like an old man's crow, talking big game, but it's all a joke. Hello, boo-boo, he's creeping on the scene, aggressive with the ladies, but they flee the dream. Hanging with Ting Ma in the Asian crew, but his sweet ass talk don't make it through. Dance, Jordan, dance, spin your Dixie land. Ain't nobody care, you're a one-man band. It's so clear, he shouts, dumb as a stone. no side. You're a spiritual knicker. He's slinging that phrase. Kick him out the bar, he's stuck in a haze. Dance, raining dance in your bubble butt trance. Heart of peace, but you ain't got a chance. Go to sleep, little ramble son, he cries. Jordy's talking big, but it's all just lies. Which sits in, he's laughing too shrill. Calling out names, but he's over the hill. Man, can you kick this maggot? He sneers, but the room's gone cold. He's drowned in his beers. I love you like my child. He's begging too sweet, but the girls roll their eyes. They're back on the beat. What you're saying is criminal. He's losing his mind. Jordan's stuck in a groove that he'll never unwind. Dance, Jordan, dance in your Dixieland prance. It's so clear, but you're missing the chance. Hello, bubble butt, you're screaming in vain. Jordan's in the club, but he's feeling the pain. Dance, Jordan, dance till the night's all gone. Heart of peace, but you're rambling on. From bed life to nowhere, you're chasing the thrill. Bobby's dancing alone and he's paying the bill. Ooh, yeah. Dance, Jordan, dance. Ain't nobody can take a spiritual chance.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is this about Rabbi?
yeah.
That's right.
It was okay, but I don't think that the lies on the lies. I wouldn't say that Randy is a liar. He's exhausting, but he doesn't necessarily lie. You know, he exaggerates. The liar one has to go to Thomas.
The lying is where you
Oh my God.
frame something.
Don't be afraid to hear it. No, don't call myself a hotter name than any of you. My name.
Yeah, the lying thing. Oh, let's talk about it. Oh my God! Russell Dickerson is back.
No more fearful. Lies for
Russell Dickerson, the original, is back. This is how I met him, I think. No, I met him with the priest.
That's right.
I met you with a priest one day in KD's room.
That's right.
But this is the Bitcoin guy, the Bitcoin
I remember the priest. I'm not sure if I still have the pictures, so wait 1 second.
I like your follower count.
Huh?
I said I like your follower count.
What does that mean?
Your follower.
Oh,
111.
oh, follower count. Oh, that's the priest. That's it. 1 second. I found it. Is that the guy? That's the guy, yeah?
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
It's not uploading. That's so stupid. Wait.
That was
And this app is glitchy today.
No, yeah, I can't upload it. This is the priest. This is him. There you go. Check it out, check it out. Nope.
Wait,
It's not working.
Yes!
Yeah.
This is the priest, yeah.
You didn't even know what to think at the time, did you?
What, back then?
Yeah.
I don't know, like I was in Katie's room and we were talking, whatever, and then all of a sudden Randy came in and I was like, oh, dude, like I was just in that room and I got kicked out. And I'm like, I don't know, like he just came in and started talking without even realizing we were having a conversation or anything.
No,
I just thought that his voice was hilarious, you know, like the way that he was talking.
I did realize that.
And then, yeah, we started following each other, and then I started thinking in our rooms and we became friends. It was really funny.
I really miss this priest. He looks so cool.
Yeah, you had the priest, you had the other one, which was
Molester.
the one you no, but this is the original. The priest is the original. No, it was McDickerson.
No, it wasn't.
I know McDickens. McDickens was the first one. Yeah,
That's what I said.
This was my PTR. This was my first PTR when I came to the South. Literally, the first one I had. My name was Randy McDickens.
Randy, you gotta hear this new Zach song. Zach's back, so we have to play this real quick. You have to hear this one. No, it's good.
Oh my God!
It's just a song. Damn.
Yeah, Tim, don't be
It's a good one too. It's actually might be the best one.
was charged with blood of thine
Don't
already.
be so impatient.
Okay, the last one that you said.
Like fall by blade on vulnerable crisps.
The untitled one, and that's actually
The one I just sent you. The one that you told me.
Zach Daly, the Airbnb king. 8 years ago, had a guest in his room. She was a lady I'd been with before. Slept with a chick from the rental next door. We're out top, different about yeah.
Tim,
Tall girls before that my heart is shake his group from the front to the focus to the side. Something the moment with the fake vagina.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rebel's curse. Well, Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last. Leon Macduff, and damned be him that first cries hold enough. Behold where lies the usurper's cursed head.
Hydro Boost Water Gel. Weightless hydration that goes deep.
Fellas looking for a quarterback? Let's go!
So, look at that. So they, okay, let me know. Okay, let me know your ETA when I'm over. I would assume they need to be at airport at 1 p.m.
Ingredients.
Jeez Louise.
The night was fire, the world was still. For once I climbed life's lonely hill, and in her arms I had no trace of fear. So bye, bye to my peace of mind. Drove my heart to the edge where the wild things hide. In the morning's cruel light, I was horrified, singing, what the hell just happened to my pride? What the hell just happened to my pride? Now morning came, my head a wreck. Siobhan still there, her hair a speck. Gold against my mama's old pillowcase. I dreamed of tea, a quiet start when Christ
As a
Almighty
YouTuber that's trying to get monetized in the next...
Do you want a YouTuber with there, no warning, no disgrace. I leapt like I'd been struck by God. My soul was gone, my mind was flawed. What's that I screamed? My voice a mess. She smirked all calm like I'm the fool. But this ain't right, I'm no one's tool. And then I lost it, here's the rant, I guess. Listen here, wee girl, I roared. I'm a simple man, my life's not stored in madness like this, pure scunnerin'. You think you can waltz in all queer and grand and pull a stunt He left with a smirk, no backward glance. Mellow whined, I was in a trance. The kettle screamed, but my four-room world was mine again. Just me and my dog, no need for pain. But something lingered, something wasn't spared. Now every so often I'll confess, when I'm walking Bell or in traffic stress, a smooth warm feeling creeps down low. I shake my head, I curse my fate. Fuck's sake, Declan, get it straight. But that night's a ghost that won't let go. So bye to my peace of mind. Drove my heart to the edge where the wild things hide. In the morning's cruel light, I was horrified, singing, what the hell just happened to my pride? What the hell just happened to my pride? I'm not a pub man, never was. I'll stick with Bella, no more fuss. The world's too wild for nights like that, I say. But in my dreams I see her still, that blonde who broke.
The great Tao is universal like a flood. How can it be turned to the right or left? All creatures depend on it, and it denies nothing to anyone. It does its work, but it makes no claim for itself. It clothes and feeds all, but it does not lord it over them. Thus it may be called the little. All things return to it as their home, but it does not lord it over them. Thus it may be called the great. It is just because it does not wish to be great that its greatness is fully realized. He who holds the great symbol will attract all things to him. They flock to him and receive no harm, for in him they find peace, security, and happiness. Music and dainty dishes can only make a passing guest pause, but the words of Tao possess lasting effects, though they are mild and flavorless, though they appear neither to the eye nor to the ear. What is it in the end to be shrunken? The great Tao is How can it be turned to the right or left? What is it in the end to be shrunken? Begins by being first stretched out. What in the end to be weakened begins by being first made strong. What is in the end to be thrown down begins by being first set on high. What is in the end to be despoiled begins by being first richly endowed. Herein is the subtle wisdom of life. The soft and weak overcomes the hard and strong. Just as the fish must not leave the deep, so the ruler must not display his weapons. Tao never makes any ado, yet it does everything. If a ruler can cling to it, all things will grow of themselves. When they have grown and tend to make a stir, it is time to keep them in their place by the aid of the nameless primal simplicity, which alone can curb the desires of men. When the desires of men are curbed, there will be peace, and the world will settle down of its own accord. What is it to be shrunken? High virtue is non-virtuous, therefore it has virtue. Low virtue never frees itself from virtuousness, therefore it has no virtue. High virtue makes no fuss and has no private ends to serve. Low virtue not only fusses but has private ends to serve. High humanity fusses but has no private ends to serve. High morality not only fusses but has private ends to serve. High ceremony fusses but finds no response, then it tries to enforce itself with rolled up sleeves. Failing Tao, man resorts to virtue. Failing virtue, man resorts to humanity. Failing humanity, man resorts to morality. Failing morality, man resorts to ceremony. Now ceremony is the bitterness husk of faith and loyalty. It is the beginning of all confusion and disorder. As to foreknowledge, it is only the flower of Tao and the beginning of folly. Therefore the full-grown man sets his heart upon the substance rather than the husk, upon the fruit rather than the flower. Truly he prefers what is within to what is without. Virtuousness, therefore it has no virtue. From of old there are not lacking things that have attained oneness. The sky attained oneness and became clear. The earth attained oneness and became calm. The spirits attained oneness and became charged with mystical powers. The fountains attained oneness and became full. The 10,000 creatures attained oneness and became reproductive. Barons and princes attained oneness and became sovereign rulers of the world. All of them what they are by virtue of oneness. If the sky were not clear, it would be likely to fall to pieces. If the earth were not calm, it would likely to burst into bits. If the spirit were not charged with mystical powers, they would be likely to cease from being. If the fountains were not full, they would be likely to dry up. If the 10,000 creatures were not reproductive, they would be likely to come to extinction. If the barons and princes were not the sovereign rulers, they would be likely to stumble and fall. There are not lacking things that have attained one. If the sky were not clear, it would be likely to fall to pieces. If the earth were not calm, it would be likely to burst into bits. If the spirits were not charged with mystical powers, they would be likely to cease from being. If the fountains were not full, they would be likely to dry up. If the 10,000 creatures were not reproductive, they would be likely to come to extinction. If the barons and princes were not the sovereign rulers, they would be likely to stumble and fall. Truly, humility is the root from which greatness springs, and the high must be built upon the foundation of the low. That is why barons and princes style themselves the helpless one, the little one, the worthless one. Perhaps they too realize their dependence upon the lowly. Truly, too much honor means no honor. It is not wise to shine like jade and resound like stone chimes. The movement of the Tao consists in returning. The use of the Tao consists in softness.
Herm say something is true, niggas gonna.
I hear what you're saying, but were you?
I just want to point out that what you guys are doing is the exact same thing that they're doing in black rooms. They're playing music. Congratulations, you've all become the N words that you project all the time.
Oh my God, Diego.
I love you. Where did you go? Well, let's read it. Fine, Abdullah.
It's
Where did
little
you go? Let's
Robbie.
read this.
Little Robbie. We need Abdullah Simpson.
We need Abdullah Simpson. Diego, can you get him?
No.
Diego, please, fast.
His fucking song would be so fucking boring. Objectivism, yeah, it has to be so robotic though. It has to be super robotic.
Thank you.
Why'd you kick him?
Because I hate him.
What? Oh my god.
Isa, we have
Oh
something
my
in
god, what the
common.
fuck did you do, Diego? That's so retarded.
You let this fucking Jew-loving bitch just take over your room.
What?
I couldn't.
I didn't take over. He just
You
didn't.
fucking did. Frankie's fucking cool.
Oh my God.
Frankie,
He just didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do that dirty job
Frankie,
himself. That's all.
Frankie is a fucking friend.
Why would your mom eat though?
Exactly. What the fuck?
Why don't you let him?
He's
So offended.
Respectfully.
Why are you so offended?
Respectfully, Isa, everybody hates you.
Maybe
I
fucking
don't
bunch
care,
of Jews
no.
are gonna join and she'll mod them too.
I don't care.
This is a fucking Trojan horse.
Okay, guys, what should we play now?
I'm just, I don't know if we can trust her. She's gonna choose to do first, then her own time, and then us.
Oh my God, Luke,
We're third in line.
block now. I'm gonna block you right now.
Well, you're already blocked.
Oh, she left. Listen to me.
Listen to me. Did Tim leave or did she kick? Why would you have her of all people? Like, she's the last person you should ever mod. I'm driving. I was trying to kick Frankie.
He is pretty annoying. It's okay, Diego. I think he made a good decision.
No, just tell Frankie that I didn't kick him, no.
I don't like that guy. I'm not talking to him. Okay. Any more songs? No.
No, I mean you guys became the N words and the J words that you project. I mean, you guys are doing essentially what N word rooms are doing. So, congratulations, you've come full circle on your projection.
But you see, at least he knows what we're talking about. He acknowledges it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Just like I said, we do it.
I don't think they make creative songs like this.
How would you know? You sit here and hold the room down for Diego 80 hours a week. You don't go anywhere else.
Thank you.
You're totally subservient. You're the perfect online jihadist Muslima. Congratulations, Allahu Akbar Habibdi.
See, she's doing something. What's wrong with that?
Thank you, Laura.
She's not doing anything. She's wasting her time here. She'd be better off at the gym in the library.
No, she did something for somebody, so she's doing something. What are you doing the whole day? Tell us.
I'm sitting here creating YouTube videos all day long, reading books.
For who?
For millions of people across the world that are paying me to read books.
So you have a crowd?
Yep, thousands.
Let's make a song about Laura, about Rahel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do if you want.
What the heck? I was looking everywhere for you, Laura.
The same, girl. The
Hi.
same. Hi. Somebody, Laura wants to do a song about me. Let's hear it. Come on.
Oh, AI song? Hi, Laura.
Diego has to make it.
Okay, Diego, do it.
Hi, Galilean Princess. When are you coming to
He's
Chicago?
not here.
Okay, Nora, ping me
Are you
when
coming to
he's here.
Chicago for
Wait,
the summer?
Where are you going?
Habibdi.
Habibti, I'm leaving.
Well,
Where are you
okay, can we get
going?
together at least?
Yes, you want to hold my hand and go with
Let's fly.
Let's fly.
Okay, but are you gonna make a room or am I?
Oh my god, why don't both of you come to
I don't
Chicago
know.
for the
I
summer?
don't
Ryan,
care.
are you there?
What?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello.
Oh my god, hi, Ryan.
Diego abandoned it for the Frankie family.
Wow.
Nora, ping us when he's Okay.
I
Nora.
would like to. Well, not right
I don't
now.
think he knows enough. I don't think he knows enough to make a song.
You give him whatever. Okay. Bye, you guys.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving you, baby.
Where are you going?
I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm gonna go listen to my podcast because I'm walking my dog and I'm like thinking, you know, I actually came here for you, like on the.
What a lie.
I swear to God,
We
I was listening to
control a
very
bit of
interesting
Norm what you
podcast.
want.
But Norm is in Amir's room.
Yeah, we can do it then.
Should we do that? I like.
Come on.
Seen it, Toya?
You girls could have your own show. You girls sound so hot together.
Yeah, I know.
Do we sound the same though?
You do. You sound like sexy sisters.
Would you be our hostage? I mean, our guest in our podcast?
Yeah, I'll be your host and your hostage. You can terrorize me all you want.
What is your zodiac sign, baby boy?
Scorpio, baby
I don't
girl.
ask for zodiac sign.
I do. Shut up.
Zodiac signs.
She's
Zodiac
lying.
signs are so fucking cringe when people ask that.
Why are you saying that?
Oh my God.
That's why you're reacting like that.
They're real.
No, they're not. Oh, that's why you're reacting like that.
This is Abuela. Let me tell you something. We're air signs. She's a
my
Cancer.
God.
This girl cries more than she breathes.
Oh.
That's actually true.
She's made of water. She's
Okay,
made
but
of water.
We are like the ones who
believe
take
in
care of
magic?
people. I do believe in magic sticks.
You see, she's a Moroccan. I told you.
No, I said magic sticks.
Oh, I got the magic stick. I'm the
I have a
little
Moroccan
doctor. Ooh.
Well, what is your background? Like, are you American white, Hispanic white? What are you?
He's American
On my
white.
mom's side, I
Yeah.
am white and Greek Indian. On my dad's side, I am white.
Greek Indian.
Irish and German. They're white. Yeah.
Oh, I like Irish. It's so hot.
Me too, but not Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, but Anderson is so fucking annoying. Where is he? He was so rude to me for no reason yesterday. I was like, what the heck? Someone asked for a recipe and I gave them like.
Yeah, but I want to know now, comedian's fucking zodiac sign. What is his zodiac sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Comedian.
Oh my god, this is so cringe.
What is he?
I'm Scorpio.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
wait, are you really?
God.
He's a good lover, Dan. You
Do you
guys.
know
When is your
I'm November 6th. Do you know El Normo and I have the same birthday?
Oh my god.
Did you know that my birthday is November 4th?
Yeah, that's my grandfather's birthday.
Oh, we've done this. We've been down this road before.
Comedian, I think we should one day do yoga together or something, you know?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. I think smoking weed, drinking red wine, and doing yoga in the sun is,
Yeah, I never
Amazing.
tried weed and I don't drink, so yeah. Yeah, but
She's
sure,
the
why not?
boring one.
Yeah,
by the
try
way.
it.
I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna
try it
do
at some
those
point
things.
because, you know,
You
it's
can try it,
essentially
but
Issa, why did you leave?
it's essentially
I
brain
don't know,
brain
just because
science.
I need to do something, but I'm back. Why?
You know,
It's a
if
song
you
about Rahel.
if you do yoga in the
make a song
sun,
about me, baby girl.
you can transcend all of your racial identity politics and be free.
About you, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say about you.
Oh, girl, I'm tall, I'm Slavic, I'm funny, I'm a Gemini. You know, you're so
I want to make a song about you when I'm home. okay?
Yeah, she's the only
I'm
one
the
who
one
can
who
do
knows
that.
you that well.
That's true.
Yes. Okay.
Actually, I'll make a song about all of you.
Issa,
Harakat.
Yeah.
Let's do a song about Rahel. But well, actually, you can do a song about Rahel.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm gonna do about any. I'm not gonna do
What is
about
this
actually.
app? I'm gonna do a song about
It's
myself.
AI.
How do you do
AI
that?
can make a song for you.
ChatGPT?
You have to ask Bussy. Bussy knows this
Just
so
use
well.
Grok.
because Bussy made a song about Lil Haiti once. Have you guys heard it? The Lil Haiti song?
No, I
It's
haven't
so
heard
So
it.
did they leave just because I kicked Frankie? Really?
yeah.
You kicked him?
I
Why?
kicked Frankie. Yeah. Fuck
I
it.
hate Frankie.
Was
Wow.
he rude?
Lisa, give me clap. I hate
Yeah.
this bitch.
High five. I hate
High
Frankie.
five. Yeah,
Why
I hate
do
him
you
too.
hate him? Isha?
I don't know. He's an idiot. He's a moron.
I don't like him either.
He's dumber than Thomas.
Thomas is
Rico.
Oh shit. Is Rico the Jewish guy?
No.
Okay, I always mix them up with
It's
the
Rick.
other.
Rick is the Jew.
Rick is
Oh,
the Jewish
okay.
one.
My friend, who are you? I know that it says that you're a
This is
Jew.
Zach. This is Zach.
Are you a Jew? I have a feeling.
Yes.
It's like tingling, you know.
You saw his nose. That's why.
Exactly.
My tingling.
Oh, can my dog?
Man, I love big noses. By the
Okay,
way.
you're so weird, honestly. I have to
Yeah, put it in a song. Put it in a song.
Yeah, I will. Oh shit, my toe. Can this dog fucking poop anytime?
Isa, what is the app? Show me. I'm gonna do
It's
my
AI.
song.
You have ChatGPT.
But I was told that it's called Suno.
No, it's ChatGPT, I think.
What is the princess? Yeah.
Yes, he's right. Isa's right.
Suno, yeah.
Suno with U or double O?
Yeah, S-U-N-O.
Okay.
Suno.
Rahel, how about you download this one now and you make a song first about me, and then when I come home I make one about you.
Oh my god, girl, why are you so narcissistic? It's
Because
not
I'm outside.
always about you.
I'm outside. I
Man.
can't, what do you want me to do? I'm fucking stalling here outside? I'm literally walking myself.
Oh my god, these Muslim women!
Who is
She's a Christian. Isa, she's a Christian. She's a Christian.
My mom.
Like Nora.
No, my mom.
No, Nora is not. No, Nora, she
And I'm a
invented a new
half
religion.
Jew. I'm a half Jew, okay?
She invented a new religion.
My mom is Catholic. My
You
dad
know,
is
Isa, I was listening to a lecture, and there is a scholar who refers to himself as a Catholic Islamicist.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. I mean, I don't
You cannot be a
care how much
Muslim
they want
and
to blend
Christian.
it, but it's just not compatible.
Where he basically sees that the Quran is aligned with Prophet. It's interesting.
I don't
listen to
think
the
it
lecture.
is.
That the Quran is aligned with what?
With Christianity.
No.
Listen, Noura, you need to get yourself a boyfriend and get off of this app. Diego's playing you like a fool.
Oh my god. Comedian, that was so nice of you. You can't say those
Really
things.
nice, but Nora, your choice. Okay. So if she wants
Leave
to
her
be
alone.
with him, okay.
Yeah.
This isn't.
And I don't think it's about him right now, so let's not.
It's about your time, and the fact is, you're here 7 days a week, which is really 70 hours a week, holding space for a fucking loser. Diego is a fucking loser. I seen his car. You can judge a man by he bought a jalopy. He drives a piece of shit old beater. He's got a wife and kids. You're wasting your time. You're a sucker. You're a loser.
No, comedian, can you stop? Like, honestly, like, that's not.
Comedian, I think you want to have Nora, and you're putting this on Diego.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I think he's trying to flirt with her. I think you should go like in a different.
Is that
way
how you
with that.
flirt with her, Edmund?
Edmund, you're on mute.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cat's out the bag. I already seen the video of her jihadist death threats in New York City. I seen her hair. She's a 40-year-old slumped over old woman. She ain't no 25-year-old like in her PTRs. Don't catfish me, bitch. You can't catfish a catfish. I know the game.
My fucking podcast is that.
I just want to say good Shabbos, everybody. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadik ner shel Shabbat b'nei pri hagafen. We made it to another Shabbos, 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 Shabbos.
Oh, okay.
You can take the Jew out of Shabbos, but you can never take the Shabbos out of a Jew.
Actually, you can. If you don't keep the Shabbos, then you're gonna be cut off from your own people, according to the Torah.
Torah.
Torah. Okay.
Torah. Some say Torah, some say Torah.
The Tanakh. By the way, why is everyone so, yeah, I don't know.
Because you're out walking your dog, taking a shit. Other people got more important things to do with their lives.
Actually, that is a very important task. My dog cannot take himself outside and take a shit, so I need to do that for him. Take him out. And I love dogs. I love animals. That's my honestly, I love animals more than I love humans. So yeah. I was just saying that I want to adopt dogs. And that's enough. Yeah. Yeah. We all love animals in my family, actually. Even my cousins in Lebanon, everyone is a dog owner from both sides. Oh my god, someone is calling me. Hold on.
I really don't want to work, comedian. You know I'm working. Is there nobody here?
Okay, since I have your undivided attention, I'm going to read the Tao Te Ching. Take the deepest breath of the day through your nose.
Do you have to do the beeping?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Hi guys.
Should
Should you go to the gym and read a book today? Yeah, it's a good idea.
I work or should I not work?
You should go to the gym and read a book. That is work. If you improve yourself, you improve the world. Talking to Diego all day long and all his band of losers, that ain't work. That's wasting fucking time.
Yeah.
What kind of book though?
Still with me, huh? All right. Well, it's now 12 o'clock. We're going to read just a little bit more. Hope you're having a great day. This is Om.
Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale.
and exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale and exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause, inhale, and exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feeling of total peace, releases powerful spiritual vibrations, fills the entire self with luminous energy. Om. Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. Om. Silence. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale. On the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Chant twice more. I am part of life's joyful sound. Benefits, releases tension, dispels negative energy, promotes a feel. Benefits, release. The great Tao is universal like a flood. How can it be turned to the right or left? All creatures depend on it, and it denies nothing to anyone. It does its work, but it makes no claim for itself. It clothes and feeds all, but it does not lord it over them. Thus it may be called the little. All things return to it as their home, but it does not lord it over them. Thus it may be called the great. It is just because it does not wish to be great that its greatness is fully realized. He who holds the great symbol will attract all things to him. They flock to him and receive no harm, for in him they find peace, security, and happiness. Music and dainty dishes can only make a passing guest pause, but the words of Tao possess lasting effects, though they are mild and flavorless, though they appear neither to the eye nor to the ear. The great Tao is universal like a flood. How can it be turned to the right or left? All creatures depend on it, and it denies nothing to anyone. It does its work, but it makes no claim for itself. From of old there are...
Okay, I'm gonna record a little more Dao De Jing. Perhaps they too realize the dependence on the lowly. Truly too much honor means no honor. It is not wise to shine like jade and resound like stone chimes. The movement of the Tao consists in returning. The use of the Tao consists in softness. All things under heaven are born of the corporeal. The corporeal is born of the incorporeal. When a wise scholar hears the Tao, he practices it diligently. When a mediocre scholar hears the Tao, he wavers between belief and unbelief. When a worthless scholar hears the Tao, he laughs boisterously at it. But if such a one does not laugh at it, the Tao would not be the Tao. The wise men of old have truly said, the bright way looks dim, progressive way looks retrograde, the smooth way looks rugged, high virtue looks like an abyss. Perhaps they too realize the dependence on the wise men of old have truly said, the bright way looks dim, progressive way looks retrograde, the smooth way looks rugged, high virtue looks like an abyss, great whiteness looks spotted, abundant virtue looks deficient, established virtue looks shabby, solid virtue looks as though melted, great squareness has no corners, great talents ripen late, great sound is silent, great form is shapeless, the Tao is hidden and nameless, yet it alone knows how to render help and to fulfill. Tao gave birth to one, one gave birth to two, two gave birth to three, three gave birth to all the myriad things. All the myriad things carry the yin on their backs and hold the yang in their embrace, deriving the vital harmony from the proper blending of the two vital breaths. What is more loathed by men than to be helpless, little, and worthless? And yet these are the very names and the princes and barons call themselves. Truly one may gain by losing, one may lose by gaining. Truly one may gain by losing, one may lose by gaining. What another is taught, let me repeat. A man of violence will come to a violent end. Whoever said this can be my teacher and my father. The softest of all things overrides the hardest of all things. Only nothing can enter into no space, hence I know the advantages of non-ado. Few things under heaven are as instructive as the lessons of silence, or as beneficial as the fruits of non-ado. As for your name and your body, which is the dearer? As for your body and your wealth, which is the more to be prized? As for gain and loss, which is the more painful? Thus an excessive love for anything will cost you dear in the end. The storing up of too much goods would entail a heavy loss. To know when you have enough is to be immune from disgrace. To know when to stop is preserved from perils. Only thus can you endure long.
Losing, one may lose by gaining, one may lose by gaining.
Okay, here we go. As for your name and your body, which is dearer? As for your body and your wealth, which is the more to be prized? As for gain and loss, which is the more painful? Thus, an excessive love for anything will cost you dear in the end. Storing up of too much goods will entail a heavy loss. To know when you have enough is to be immune from disgrace. To know when to stop is to be preserved from perils. Only thus can you endure long. The greatest perfection seems imperfect, and yet its use is inexhaustible. The greatest fullness seems empty, and yet its use is endless. The greatest straightness looks like crookedness. The greatest skill appears clumsy. The greatest eloquence sounds like stammering. Restlessness overcomes cold, but calm overcomes heat. The peaceful and serene is the norm of the world. When the world is in possession of the Tao,
Your body is dear.
okay, this is the last of the recordings. Here we go. When the world is in possession of the Tao, the galloping horses are led to fertilize the fields with their droppings. When the world has become Taoless, or horses breed themselves on the suburbs, there is no calamity like not knowing what is enough. There is no evil like covetousness. Only he who knows what is enough will always have enough. Without going out of your door, you can know the ways of the world. Without peeping through your window, you can see the way of heaven. The farther you go, the less you know. Thus the sage knows without traveling, sees without looking, and achieves without ado. Learning consists in daily accumulating. The practice of Tao consists in daily diminishing. Keep on diminishing and diminishing till you reach the state of non-ado. Non-ado, and yet nothing is left undone. To win the world, one must renounce all. If one still has private ends to serve, one will never be able to win the world.
Tao, the galloping.
Africa is a child of Azealia too. राइट एक्सेप्ट ये कि यहाँ ऑपरेशन हो रहा है यानी मैं मुझे ये नहीं पता कि न्यूट्रिशन मैंने कहाँ से पढ़ना है और मैं किस तरह लोगों को समझाऊंगा कि यहाँ लोग
take a chance with my life potentially. He caused it. He's a bully. That's what happened. I still think that the kid should go to jail. You don't fucking kill people over a fight. People fight all the time. They win and they lose, right? But he fucking caused it. And I also don't think that the kid intended to fucking kill him either. So it's not that the math is not hard in my head, bro. Kid goes to jail. He fucking stabs him and killed a life on accident. But the fucking guy that died, he's a fucking bully. Straight up.
Alaska. I want to go after Alaska. I want to go after Alaska.
Execute is going to be Alaska, then not Monica, then Knowledge. Anybody else wants to go after?
I got you now.
I literally have a sentence, if that. Yeah. Just that, yeah, it's vigilantism, right? Like I'm going to be the police officer, I'm going to be the boss here. You know, the same thing with, quote unquote Karens and stuff like that. It's vigilantism, and it's not your job. And you know, that's, if there's a problem, you call the people whose job it is. Yeah, I'm not saying that, yeah, anyway.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm a part of a team. I'm a part of a team. My team has this area for which we put our belongings, our keys, our phones, our gear, our wallets, our personal possessions are in this area that's defined by our team's tent. Someone comes in there, doesn't belong there, belongs in another team's tent. There was a coach that talked about people's items being stolen from previous track events. If I know a rule of polite society and someone's breaking the rule, I will tell them that they're breaking the rule. And does this make me a Karen? Yes.
Will you touch them too?
There's a function to Karenness. Had Austin laid hands on Carmelo, Carmelo said, "You're assaulting me. Stop. I'm pressing charges." Austin would have 100% been totally responsible. Well, not totally, because Carmelo could have left the tent any damn time he wanted. It wasn't a cage that he couldn't leave. It was an open tent on the stadium bleachers. And we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. So I've never made the claim that Austin was 100%. My final comments, y'all. My final comments are, I've never made the argument that Austin was completely blameless. I've always made the argument that any fault of his did not deserve the death penalty.
No, but I forgot because I was waiting so long before. It was but it's a direct response.
Yeah, but she didn't finish. Come on, Knowledge. Come on.
She did.
Okay.
She muted her
We'll just
mic.
get
She muted her mic and started the plan after Scarlett.
You came hard for Monica today, man. Relax.
After Chad and this man.
But this is what fair moderation looks like. You just don't
Yeah, I
recognize
think you're witnessing the Americans with Disabilities Act in person. Protect the tards.
You haven't been protected today, though, Tally.
I swear you're the worst mod. This whole room has become like unlistenable.
If you just let it
Just
happen,
go ahead,
Alaska,
Knowledge. Just have it your way.
point and
Go
then
on,
have
go on, Knowledge.
Alright, so I think that you Mike probably the closest when it comes to like being on the same page. I think Mike was pretty like silent about it. He read the report that I posted. After he read the report that I posted, I think me and Mike actually agreed with everything. He was the aggressor. Once again, just on that report, nothing else. If other stuff comes out, we might be able to change our opinions, I believe. But only based on what we read, he was the aggressor. It sounded like he was the bully.
Can you share it with me?
I'm driving right now. But yeah, it sounds like from what we read, just based on that, nothing else. That the kid was a bully, and the kid he was the aggressor.
Kid is dead.
Once again, I don't think he should have got stabbed, but he did, and it's unfortunate. I think all the right procedures happened after. The kid, I thought he ran away. He was going to flee the scene, but no, he was still in the bleachers. The kid was
So you agree with Mike?
There was fencing. He was locked.
Yeah, so apparently he was still in the bleacher. They arrived. He didn't run anywhere. He was right there in open sight. The knife was right next to him. He wasn't like, I thought he threw the knife somewhere and hit somewhere, but no, he was there.
He tried to escape.
No, not from the report that I read. I think next is Mr.
He was on the
Next is-
outside.
Next is who?
Mr.
Alaska should finish.
So yeah, the Alaska land before Ike loses his mind.
Thank you so much, Ike.
She said I only have a sentence. What she said.
I said because I forgot because I was waiting for so long. No, the other thing was just to Scarlett to say that I think it's important that we aren't see, this is the same thing. It's a word when you are that's it. Acceptability politics. That's how it feels when you say like he should have asked in this way, or he should have said these exact words to X person. Like, we never know how you're going to react in those kind of situations. And I don't think it's fair to be like, oh, they should have said this exact thing. Because, you know, it's, yeah.
It's not acceptability politics. It's civilization. That's the word.
And Mr. Finley or Chaos.
Louis, that's that white shit I'm talking about.
It's my turn. No.
I know.
I'm after Mr. Finley, right?
Rules of
I'm
polite
after
society.
So again, like this, and respectfully, not Monica, respectfully, this is my biggest issue with Karens. They have this idea how things should go, right? They also have this idea of, you know, if you're not doing what I believe that you should be doing, then it is my job to enforce it, right? You're fine saying what you want to say, right? Within keeping respectful distance to somebody. But once you go hands-on to them or their property, all bets are off. They are well within their rights to physically defend themselves, right? We can argue over the amount of force necessary to use. That's up to a jury. But if you put your hands on somebody, everything you do after that, you're in the wrong. Once you put your hands on it, you are in violation. You cannot touch people, and that is where this guy went wrong. He shouldn't have been touching him. You can argue over it, and the other team's tent and all that stuff. That's what coaches are for. If there's an issue with theft, again, that's what the adults are there for. It's not their job to be police. They don't have the authority to do so, right? And so they need to stay in their place. Again, obviously I play sports, right? I've lived in gated communities where people want to enforce quote unquote rules. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I will never forget when I was confronted by a guy when I just moved into my condo, gated community, and I remember I didn't say it out loud. I remember thinking to myself, if this dude touches me, I'm gonna lay him out. And that's exactly what I was thinking. White dude telling me, show your ID, you live here. And I remember I told him to move out of my way. And I was walking past him. I was thinking to myself, if he puts his hands on me, it's on like popcorn. I'm gonna leave it there. And I would have been well within my right.
Thank you, Mr. Finley, and beautiful submission.
Hold on. Cute.
Mike.
Ike was Max.
No, I'm after Nathan.